Right there.
What's up, guys? Hey, welcome to Boxing Profiles. This is Tony Prince. And today, my co-host Ed could not be with us today. He had some personal things he had to take care of. So today, we have with us right now one of our fighters that will be fighting April 11th, 2026 at Kings of the Canvas. And there he is right here above my shoulder right here. This is Azamata. All right?
What's
Azamata.
up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? So he's joining me today. So we're going to talk a little bit about Kings of the Canvas tonight. Oz, real quick, how do you feel about fighting on this card tonight? Let them hear from you.
You know, I feel like amazing. I feel in the best shape. I feel I'm in the best shape I ever been because like been working more harder and stuff, you know, like, and this event is going to be pretty crazy. We got tickets, all that, you know, with the barcode, all that, you know, we got like the big event.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
So
I'm honored to be on this event.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But how does it make you feel that, you know, that you're going into an event like this and you got your face on something like this? You know, how does that make you feel as a fighter? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm a star, you know? A star, you know?
Yeah. And that's exactly the way that you should feel. You should feel like that because a lot of fighters don't get that kind of treatment, you know, and it's about marketing your fighters. It's about taking care of your fighters. You know, these young men and these young women, they put their lives on the line and they deserve every moment and every opportunity to shine. It's up to us as coaches, promoters, whatever you want to call yourself, to make sure that these men, these women, these young men, these young women shine, okay? In all aspects of the game. You got anything that you want to say to anybody that's out there? You know what I mean? Anybody that's out there that you want to say, you want them to come out, see you fight, all that. Tell them where it's going to be at, you know?
It's going to be a Journey Downtown, 308 Main Street, Vacaville.
Yes, yes.
I don't know which fight I'm like in. I don't know which number fight I am yet, but we'll find out. You guys will see me for sure. There's gonna be drinks there.
Yes.
Snacks, everything, whatever you guys need.
Yep. It's a complete venue. To Journey Downtown is a complete venue that you can get food, you can get drinks, whatever you need to.
There's VIP tables.
Yeah, yes, VIP tables. There's stage seating. There's balcony seating. And then there's also the mezzanine area that's on the floor. And then you got your seats that's also all the way up at the top also. So there's a lot that's going on April 11th, 2026 at the Journey Downtown. Ladies, gentlemen, guys, girls, like I said, this is going to be a boxing extravaganza. You know, these guys are here to showcase their skills. Once again, opportunity is here, and here's someone with opportunity right here, right now, Azamat. Okay.
And I'm also glad to have it.
Huh?
I'm glad to have it, and I'm happy for my life. You know.
That's right. And
God bless.
You know, there we go. And you know what? Let's say this real quick so the people get to know you a little bit. What attracted you to boxing?
So
how did you get in? How did you get into it? Just give us a little backstory, a little bit.
It's kind of funny. So I started off playing basketball like from like 5 years old, and I always like just wanted to be like a basketball player. But it was around like whenever I got into middle school and like the last year of elementary, I was like fighting a lot and stuff, and I realized like people, you know how people will like record fights and stuff?
Yeah.
So I would fight a lot, and then people would try to on purpose fight with me at school. And then, you know, there'd be like recordings of my fights and stuff. And then people would like be like, bro, he has hands. He knows how to fight, this and that.
Yeah.
But I never really trained stuff. I never like trained boxing like that or fighting in general. But it's like I would get into a lot of fights because like I'm Russian. So we just kind of like, we're a little different, you know, people, you know, it's like we're very like respectful. And then people could, you know, sometimes like say something, right? Maybe not even like in a like meaningful way. but you know, we sometimes like take stuff as like disrespect more. We're more like lively, you know?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And it's like I would get to like a lot of fights, and then people would like report it, and then my dad will see it, my parents will see it. They're like, "Wow, you know how to fight." I'm like, "Hey, I'm just thinking like, thanks, you know." But you know, and my dad's like, "What do you think about like MMA or something like that, or boxing?" I'm like, "I don't know, because it seems like a lot of like work, you know." And I always think like, what if I get knocked out, this and that, you know?
Yeah.
You know how it is. It's boxing. Many people. It's not like it's not really like a. You can't play boxing.
That's right.
You can't. Like you can play basketball, you can play soccer, you can't play boxing though. You know, so how I got into it is in school, like I would fight a lot, and I kind of liked fighting, because I like how there's like a loser and a winner.
Right.
You know, like it's like someone's like talking stuff, like someone's like talking trash to you, this and that, right? And then there's a winner and there's not a winner, right? And that's where I like that feeling of winning, you know, and being on top and stuff, right? So that's where I kind of like saw that like kind of passion for boxing. But then my dad maybe trained me for like a year, but it wasn't just like hard training. It was kind of like sometimes train this and that, right? And he was a boxer himself. Well, he did like MMA, wrestling, boxing, all of that. He was like he was like a triathlete, all of that. But you know, he just like, you know, showed me like some techniques and stuff. He told me like to headbutt someone if they say something right away, just headbutt.
Yeah,
right?
but you know what though? There's nothing wrong with headbutting a person.
No.
A good headbutt sometimes it could end the fight really fast.
It does.
It could end the fight really fast, especially if you headbutt him on the bridge of the nose, right?
Yeah. Shouldn't have grabbed him. Boom. Right.
On the bridge of the nose.
And then he says, "You're young, so when they see blood from their nose, they're gonna walk away right away."
Well, immediately, cry, whoa. You know what I mean? So, you know, a good headbutt is good, and you know. So what your dad taught you was basically we call it street fighting in today, you know, a lot of street fighting stuff that.
Okay. So I like played basketball a lot, but you know, I was always like I sometimes like didn't like I was always like thinking like I could do something else. I for some reason didn't like want to pursue like basketball like I did before. I kind of like lost the love for it a little bit, right?
Okay, well, okay. Let's just speak about the basketball. Your basketball. You were what we call a superstar in basketball, correct?
Yeah, I was like hella good. I was getting medals, like like MVP things and stuff like that, you know. But I just didn't like.
And just real quick, sorry to cut you off. We got somebody in here. What's up? What's up? Hey, how you guys doing? All right, the best champ. All right, guys. All right. Good. Thank you for guys stopping by, right? Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, we're here with Oz today, right? So we talking to Oz a little bit, getting to know Oz, one of the fighters that's on the card. There he is right here, folks. Here he is right here. This is Oz right here. Okay. So now we're talking about Oz's basketball, the time when he's playing basketball. So you play basketball, and from my understanding, he is a superstar when it comes to basketball. And I've actually been on the court and actually seen him play.
Oh, that wasn't nothing.
But that, okay, you heard him. He said that was nothing.
Just like, right? that was just like chilling, you know.
That way. But to actually see you in an actual game is it's a little different. It's a little bit different, huh?
Yeah, I'm always like, you know, like on basketball, I'm very aggressive. Like, you know, like I use like the body and stuff, right? Get the like, you know, all that stuff. You know how it is, like.
Okay. All right.
So I'm like all around, but like I just for some reason didn't always like basketball, like how I saw boxing and I was like, I like this a lot.
You like it? Okay.
And then my dad was like, you want me to train you like just like for a year or something like that? I'm like, sure, let's like kind of train. He bought me like a small bag, but I was like a small chubby kid. And I was like 12 and this and that, so I didn't like really believe in myself because I was seeing my form, this and that. I didn't like really believe in myself. But that was like really until I came here. That's when I dropped basketball. Okay. I dropped it fully. Like I haven't touched a basketball in maybe like 2 years.
You think right now if you had to go right now, go out on the court, you could still?
Oh yeah.
You can still do it, right?
Yeah. So I still of course got that. It's like once you have something, you never lose it. You know. Like,
I got you.
Your talent, whatever.
Wait. Let's say this right here. You don't lose it while you're young. But as you get older, you start to lose it when you get older. But you know what? I think this is good because it gives the people an opportunity to actually get to know you as a person, as a fighter. And they said something, best basketball player, best boxer. I hear that. Now, I can attest to both the basketball and the boxing, okay? But right now, we're going to stick on basketball. We'll come back to the boxing in a second. I want to give a shout out to DJ Theo, DJ Ed Kongbong, my co-host. I want to give a shout out to Alex, his dad, his mom, his whole family that's here, all right? Oz, you want to say something to your Russian people that's out there that's listening right there? Want to say something to them?
Привет всем. Джуся, April 11. Мы приходим эту суку убивать. Here at Erasmus. Спасибо.
All right, there you go. All right, we want everybody to come out. The Kings of the Canvas, April 11th, 2026. Come, check them out. Showcasing skills, okay? Every fighter that's on here, all three of them, Francisco, Isaiah, and Azamat, every fighter will be there to showcase their skills, okay? All right?
I'm coming different too.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, you heard him, right? He said he's coming different.
Coming different.
Coming different. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, somebody saying something where they say, okay, they love it. They
Best
said
punch
it's good luck to everybody. All right. Yes, thank you. Once again, thank you for chiming in to Boxer Profiles TV. Now, let's get back right now to talk to Oz a little bit more. Okay, Oz, so you was breaking down a little bit about your basketball, and you was telling us, so we was left off at the point to where I said, if you just felt like going back out on the court, you think you could do it, you said, yes, I can. So, is there anything else that you strive to be besides a boxer or anything else? Is there anything else that you want to strive to be?
I mean, I like making music too.
Okay, well, so let's talk a little bit.
That could also just I could still make it in music,
Right.
If I'm a boxer, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, I got
there's
you.
celebrities who have like brands, and then now they're considered like entrepreneurs, and then they start like a YouTube channel, right?
Right,
And
right.
now they're YouTubers, right?
Right,
but,
right.
But they didn't get famous from that,
Right.
But it's like once you're famous, you can really group your fans into
Group everything
right?
together. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That's
if people already know you,
Yeah.
like make music, right? You like
So-
put that out. They're like, you know.
Yeah, that's cool. So what type of style of music is it that you like to make and stuff like that?
I make like rap.
Rap music?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I mean, okay, there are different types of rap. Is it it's not, I know it's not country rap. Is it hardcore rap? Is it, like a kind of mild, you know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm very like versatile.
So you're versatile?
Yeah,
with
it could be like slow rap. It could be fast rap. It could be even R&B.
R&B,
like that,
okay,
you know,
okay.
like
all right. Okay.
it's honestly like I'm looking for beats and whatever I feel.
Right.
Whatever I'm feeling, and if I feel some type of flow to it, I can start like humming to it, and I
Yeah.
can start getting the words in, right?
Right.
And that's when, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There we go. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Well, folks, see, look, not only is he a boxer, he also does music. He plays basketball. Okay. So what else? What else is there? Just a little bit more about you that that people should know a little bit about. What about your personality?
I'm very respectful.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't say like what I am because people
Okay.
gotta tell me.
Okay,
Like,
so
like,
okay,
what do you
okay.
think? What do you think?
Well, are you approachable when if someone was to come up to you and just start asking you questions about, hey man, I just want to know how'd you got into boxing and all that? Are you approachable?
Well,
and
I'll
able to
be
talk to
like kind
people?
of caught off guard,
Right.
Like any person would, but of course, like if I see they're just like, if I see their intentions are cool, like just like welcome me, yeah, sure, like of course.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right,
People
cool.
shouldn't be afraid to walk up to someone.
No. I agree 100%. And you got to be personable. You got to be able.
But I know people who
communicate.
are. So
Yeah,
if there's people out there who are afraid to approach me,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I'm cool. You know?
Yeah, there we go. You heard him. You said it. He's approachable. You guys can ask questions. And you know what? When you guys get the opportunity to meet him, I want you guys to ask him questions. I want you guys to talk to him. I want you guys to get to know Azamat as a person, as well as a boxer in this whole community right here in Vacaville, California. Once again, he's going to be fighting Kings of the Canvas, April 11th, 2026, okay? And you know what, guys? We also have a plan on March 7th. We want to do a podcast outside at the farmers market in Vacaville, California. We're at the Georgie Duke Center currently right now, and the farmers market is like right behind us. I mean, I can walk out the back door, walk across the grass, and we at the farmers market. It's usually Saturday mornings, okay? So I'm letting you guys know April 7th, when we're doing a podcast at the farmers market, and I'm hoping and praying that all the fighters that you see right here on this billboard will be there, as well as some other people that we're going to invite there. Okay. We also on that day will be revealing the 3 new belts on that day that fighters will receive the night of April 11th, 2026 at this particular fight. We have 2 Northern California championship belts. And believe me, when you see these belts, you are going to be surprised.
And the belts look amazing.
Yes,
they look amazing.
You will be surprised. Okay. Once
they're not
again,
some trash. They're not some.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna say too much, but they're
Yeah.
not. They're not just some plastic trash.
There you go. That's it.
There's some serious stuff.
Yeah, like I said it, and I'm gonna say it once again. Our young men and women that step inside this ring, that honor that canvas over there, they put their lives on the line every second they step in that ring, whether it's for sparring or it is for them to go in there and to do a fight. And we need to honor that as coaches, promoters, everybody that's in this game need to honor it, and we need to reconsider some of the things that we give these kids as trophies, accolades. We really, really need to consider that. And God forbid if one of them gets injured or gets hurt and that ends their career, okay? We need to be giving them something that is memorable and meaningful, okay? Because they are young athletes and young heroes, and we need to treat them as such, okay? And that's exactly what Boxing Profiles is going to do when we throw a show. We will treat our athletes the way they're supposed to be treated, all right? You have anything else to say there, Oz?
Yeah, one thing is, Coach, I don't understand how sometimes people, like, there's people who hate on me, right? Mm-hmm. But, like, I'm just like chasing my dreams, you know? And I'm just going to keep doing that until I get there, you know? So I don't understand, you know? Sometimes
okay, so let me explain it to you like this. So people that talk about you and people that hate on you, they want to be you. You understand? So you're going to always get somebody to hate on you. You're always going to get somebody that's going to try to down your dreams because inside, they really want to be you. They really want to have what you have. And here's the thing about that. You can have the exact same thing that he has, but you got to work for it.
Yeah, I'm not special, but, you know.
You understand? No. Let's just say this. Every person that is born into this world has a special quality. We have to find it, and we have to bring out all our skills and all our talents, okay? Some people are afraid to bring out their talents. Some people are afraid to see, you know, they're afraid of success. So when they see you being success, that's when they want to hate on you. That's when they want to say things about you. That's when they want to talk behind your back. But guess what, young man? They're going to do that your whole life. No matter where you go, no matter what country you go to, they're going to do that. They're going to hate on you, especially if you're being successful. You're always going to have those type of people that's out there in the world.
And they think that it lowers me, but it
should motivate you to go even further.
It brings me higher.
Yes,
you know?
Yes. Okay, so what did somebody say?
1,000%.
1,000%. Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
it is 1,000%.
I mean, there's nobody in the world who doesn't have haters.
Exactly. Everybody's got haters.
There's literally like YouTubers, celebrities, everyone, right?
Right.
There's people who are still in their comments saying stuff.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm, yep.
But you know, there's still haters and like bigger like celebrities' comments, this and that. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's going to happen. You know, you got people that's going to
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
good if you have haters.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
That tells you you're doing something right.
Exactly.
You're going to have people challenging you.
if people don't hate on you,
yeah.
they're happy. They're happy about what place you're in.
Exactly, right? You know, and if they didn't hate on you, or if they did hate on you, you just automatically just quit. And then the first thing they'll say is, "See, I told you that he wasn't cut out for that." That's exactly what they would say. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You see? And it'll always come up in your face and stuff like that. Well, guys, girls, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, everybody that's watching, we're not going to be on here long. We're coming up to the 20-minute mark. Actually, we're getting ready to go to the 21-minute mark. So we're going to start wrapping it up. Today's podcast was about Azamat, getting to know Oz as a fighter, as a person. And this young man is someone to pay attention to in the boxing ring, okay? And if you see him out there playing basketball, I'm pretty sure one day he's gonna pick that ball up and he's gonna hoop. And you see him, pay attention to him. Watch him, because the man can play, okay?
I'm finna be up there.
Yeah, and how tall are you right now?
I don't know, 6 foot.
You 6 foot? No, you ain't 6 foot. You about 6'1". And how old are you?
15.
15 years old, 6'1", okay? 6'1", and trust me, he's already dunking. He's already, okay? Already at 15 years old, the boy got hops, okay? I'm telling you, all right? I seen it, all right? So, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Oz, we thank you for coming on the show, for spending this time with us right here. You know, Azamat is a Georgie Duke fighter, and he's here to showcase his skills, guys. Guys, we need you guys to come out. We invite the whole community to come out and to watch this young man perform, okay? Watch him perform. And remember, March 7th, we will be doing a podcast outside, and we will be revealing the 3 belts. We will have these 3 fighters. I'm going to make sure that these three fighters are there, as well as fighters from other gyms that's going to be there, so you guys get an opportunity to meet these fighters. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. And you got anything else to say to people?
Nope.
No? Okay. Well,
Everybody just keep pushing. Don't give up on your dreams.
you heard him. Everybody keep pushing. Don't give up on your dreams. And with that being said, remember something. Keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. I'm out. There we go. Wow.